everyone, Mithril here once again, getting back to the Pokemon Emerald No Evolutions run. So, we've just beaten the 3rd gym. I need to rearrange my team a little bit. Let's see here. Kinda wanna have you around. Let's drop you off. Because I also need Sir not appearing in this film. I'm gonna have to change your name. You're appearing a lot, actually. In fact, speeding up this section... Hey there, Name Raider! The Name Raider lets you change the names of your Pokémon, but only if you're the original trainer. And so now you shall be... Sir, occasionally appearing in this film. Yeah, somebody mentioned it in the comments on one of my videos, and it fits. He appears more than I thought he would. The use of the HM moves, it's just so handy. I know there's somebody here that gives you something. Okay, Powder Jar, there we go. I don't know that I actually plan to use it. I think you actually have to play some kind of mini-game for it. And I'm not even sure it really does anything that super important or anything. But hey, get an item, why not? Also, as long as we're back here, the Trick House should have updated by now. We're being watched. A gleam from the plant. How did you know I concealed myself behind this tree? You're sharp. So let's see what we have going on this time. So far, just a pretty straightforward maze. Although our way is blocked by these holes. I think this one's just a switch maze. Can't hurt to get a little more experience in any items they care to give us. And I at least find the Trick House interesting. I remember when I first played the 3rd gen games, I was always excited to come back and see what the next Trick House gimmick was going to be. It is something I kind of wish they'd bring something like this back in new games. Because, I mean, it's a minor feature, but it was one that was kind of fun. Just to show that, yes, takedown does more damage. But you do take a fraction of the damage you did as recoil damage. There are a few moves that are like this. Okay. Moving on. Yes, we have these switches. Stepping on the switch should close a gap somewhere. Yeah, we closed this one. Harbor Mail. Another trapdoor closed. And another, and it wasn't that one. With this particular challenge, you pretty much have to take a grand tour of the entire trick house. The trainers are positioned just so to where you pretty much have to fight all of them. But, well, I'd be doing that anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Go ahead and show Metal Claw. Metal Claw does have a secondary effect. I want to say that it's, on occasion, it can raise the user's attack. Hi there, Beautifly, one of my favorite bug types. It just looks so nice. Oh, going this way. Got confused for a moment there. So many twisty-turny paths. Alright, we're almost out of here. Just one last trainer between us and the exit code. And hi there, Alt. Though again, we do hit that question of just how are these trainers getting further and further into the trick house without actually taking care of any of the traps in the way. In the first one, none of the trees were cut when we got in, yet there were people clearly past them. Same for this one in the trapdoors. It's only a game. Trickmaster is smart. And Trickmaster is modest. You made it to me. You're sharp. Took me all night to make the maze. Almost my equal in greatness by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places. Fine, you've earned this reward. And we get a timer ball. A timer ball is a special kind of Pokeball. The longer a battle runs, the more effective it becomes. I want to say it's that it gets a boost in power every 5 turns. Just to make certain, I'm going to go ahead and peek in here again real quick, make sure he's not hiding again. Nope. For the next time, I'll use this trick and that scheme and those ruses. If I may say so, it's brilliantly difficult even for me. What? Oh, it's you. I'm in the midst of devising new tricky challenges. It's not too much to ask for a bit more time for me to think, is it now? You wouldn't begrudge me that. Come back in a little while. Okay, so yeah, we're all caught up on Trick House challenges. And so, back to speeding up. Okay, so back to where we were actually going to start this episode before I got sidetracked. Going this way. Left my Pokémon at the daycare. When I got it back, it had a new move that I didn't teach it. I was really surprised. Phone call. Hi, Lola. So yes, we have here the Pokémon daycare. You can leave Pokémon here to raise up their levels, or to actually breed them. We don't really have any need of that right now, though. And we get some Wepear berries. Alright. So let's see what we have going on here. A triathlete. And a Doduo. One of the strangest flying types that can actually learn fly. Which begs the question of how. Awkward Zombie did a comic on the subject in which, upon being taught fly, Doduo's heads launched up and turned into a helicopter rotor. It's as good an explanation as any. I think in the original Stadium games, if Doduo used fly, it just kind of kept running in the air, so it just really wants it. And we have another phone number. And we have another double battle type. Senior and Junior. Okay. Makuhita could be bad news for Ceres. So let's go ahead and take care of that real quick. Given Ceres is rock steel, it's incredibly weak to fighting moves, actually. Alright. Phone number! The phone numbers come in useful later when people actually do start to contact you for rematches. If you go onto a route where someone wants a rematch and look at your Pokénav, it'll be flashing red. And that means somebody on the route wants a rematch. That's great for experience. Unfortunately, I don't think it kicks in until, I want to say until you get to the 6th gym town. So it takes a while for it to kick in. Kind of a shame. It would help out a lot for level grinding purposes. But what are you gonna do? Pokémon breeders tend to have a lot of unevolved Pokémon on their team. Usually a full 6, at least in this generation. Thankfully in Black 2 and White 2 they did not have a full 6 Pokémon on their team every time, since every time you ran into a Pokémon breeder, even if it was one you defeated before, they'd still challenge you to a rematch. As if you had never battled them. Would have been good if maybe their teams got stronger, and thus you could get more experience from them, but alas. Instead, it just became kind of a speed bump of trying to go through a route where you thought you'd defeated everything, and then suddenly, no, Pokémon breeder, ah! And phone number. And another triathlete. The triathletes are copying each other. Eyes on your own paper. Pursuit is an odd move. It does more damage if it's used on a turn where the opponent tries to retreat or run or anything like that. The really funny part, though, is it is involved in a glitch called Acid Rain, and phone number. The Acid Rain glitch, I'm not sure if it was just in 4th gen, but I know that's where it's most prevalent. And there, it was quite the thing. Basically, if Pursuit was used in a turn in which it actually knocked out the opponent, and I think it somehow has to be used in combination with a weather move, it basically made every weather effect go off at the same time throughout the rest of the battle. And if that's not strange enough for you, it would then start saying that Pokémon were being hurt by their own abilities instead of being hurt by hail and sandstorm. I had heard about this effect. I never expected to see it. Then Pink and Shag had a battle. And they actually, without seriously trying to cause it, they accidentally caused the effect. So, yeah, something that glitchy and that situational, it can happen, even inadvertently. Pursuit is usually such an overlooked move, so it was kind of surprising that either of them actually had it. I want to say it's Pink that set it off. But so, yeah, that happened. I forget if they ever actually put that particular battle online anywhere. But it was amusing nonetheless. Alright. Who's that Pokémon? It's Mai!